so I'm the guest speaker on a whole ton of today. Mostly just trying to look at some Apple products, in particular the iPhone 12 Pro, which Moses is not a big fan of iPhones. And surprisingly or coincidentally, today I got my Apple Card in the mail. And so I was just gonna open that up with you all. It comes in like this neat little package, super cute. So I've been using my card on my phone, like using Apple Pay. And I used it for the phone and everything, but the thing is, they also have a physical version of the card. The problem with the physical version is that it only gives you 1% cash back, so is the physical version even worth it? I don't know, but apparently it's a cool card, so I decided to get it anyway. And so it's a really cute package. And once you open it, it's right here. And so you can activate the card, usually using your phone. But it's very different from when you get other cards and you have like all this packaging, all this paperwork, all that stuff is online, and you could be able to access it online. Literally, there's no number on it, so you all can't steal my information. On the back as well, no information other than the name. And alright, so as you can tell, it's basically a metal card. So it's pretty cool. And so even though I probably won't be using it for many purchases, given that it only gives me 1% cash back, it'll be like a nice cool addition to my wallet. Something to show off maybe to family because I'm sure they haven't seen this yet. Aside from that, like I said, we have the iPhone 12 Pro, and so I ended up getting it in Pacific Blue. I thought it'd be cool to have just like one of the different colors. Usually when they do come out with all the different types, it's always the gold, always the white. Then they started having the black as well, I believe. And I remember I did get the black for the 10, and usually I go for rose gold. That wasn't an option. So here we are with the Pacific Blue. So I'm really excited because there's a lot of new features on this phone. Again, I'm upgrading from a iPhone 10, and it wasn't a Pro or anything like that. Just a regular iPhone 10, which was mad expensive already. So for the same price or similar price, I'm getting an iPhone 12 Pro, which is nice. I know some of the things that are going to be different are some the camera features, hopefully getting a better camera quality so Moses doesn't call out me not having 4K video. Other thing is, I always have a case on it, so I never really noticed how much fingerprints get on it. But yeah, let's see how it compares. I'm really excited to get a new phone. This was starting to slow down, probably just because I have a lot of stuff on it, but we'll see how it goes. So as we were saying, the boxes are thinner than before. This was one of my old phones. Actually, it was an iPhone 7 rose gold. Look how thick this is compared to this phone box. I will say, let's see if it looks a little bit, it looks like it might be a little bit longer too, but this one. But let's compare. We put it up here. Yeah, so they lost some of the fat, the width, but it's still a little bit long in length. Probably also indicative of the length of the iPhone. As I mentioned, there's no little power adapter, or there's no headphones as well. Again, it's just a USB-C to Lightning cable and the phone. So of course they want to make some extra money off of us, trying to get us to buy all these things a little bit separately, but here we go. Let's see. Ooh, it's a very interesting color, not something I would usually get. I'm not a big blue fan, but I really wanted to try it out. So it's covered here. It's awesome. Look, no fingerprints, so that's nice. Although there are the fingerprints on the side, so that will be the fingerprint magnet here. I did order a phone case, which we'll get here hopefully soon, in order to prevent those things. And of course, like they said, you know, it's the cable. We have the USB-C to lightning cable, and then we got our little Apple sticker. And again, very minimal packaging, very minimal information. This is a little SIM card extractor. And all the information they even say here, the user guide's all online. So I guess I can see a little bit of how they're trying to go green. I mean, they're also trying to get us to spend more money. Capitalism, but whatever. Here we are. So yeah, so I think you know, some of the big differences will be camera focused. In particular, I mean, like, look at these cameras on the iPhone 10. They were great at the time. I mean, I think, you know, we started to see portrait mode and all those things become a lot better. However, now with these 3 lenses, we have wide and ultra wide. We also have LiDAR capabilities. The LiDAR is going to help with any apps that have augmented reality. Also help with pictures in low light. And they even added a new night mode. So you can have portrait mode and night mode and be able to take pictures in a lot lower light. If we were looking at what we said about the 5G stuff. So if you look here, there's 2 buttons for volume. And here as well. The SIM card port is on this side. So there's that. What's over here? Here's one of the 5G antennas. Also, look at those fingerprints already dirtying it up. Along with the power button. On the bottom, pretty similar. You know, still using the lightning cable. But overall, you know, just your typical iPhone, I guess. I think what actually we'll see once we charge this up and get it working is actually the camera quality is going to be very different. Ideally, you know, depending on where we are with 5G in this area, we'll see some 5G speeds for downloads. And overall, like, I mean, I will say just holding these 2, I do like going back to this feel like the iPhone 5. I think it feels like you have more control over it, and it's not going to fall out of my hand as easily. Although they supposedly protected the iPhone, the new one, by making it, you know, protective from drops. And it's like 4 times stronger than past phones, supposedly. But regardless, it does feel like I have a better grip on it compared to this one. Overall, I mean, I really am happy with the color. I think it's like a matte blue here, and it actually looks really nice. Even with this little like corner of the camera technically not being like this mattish color, I think it just looks pretty nice compared to my boring black phone. So, oh look, one other thing that I guess I didn't notice, they don't even have the little iPhone logo thing or the iPhone thing on the back anymore. So those are just some differences. We'll see if it was worth the upgrade. I mean, I was already saying the iPhone 10 was slowing down for me, so I'm assuming any new phone would be nice. But I think it has enough improved capability, especially with the 5G, that it made the jump from iPhone 10 to 12 better than just jumping to an iPhone 11.